Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a Lions mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good afternoon. It is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. And yes, we get to talk about the best and the worst of PFF from that horrific Christmas Day game. Let's get into it. It's good to see RBF. And before I get into it, before I put up the graphic, happy birthday to Main Event Mike, a fellow podcaster about our Lions. Go follow his Facebook page as well. Now, looky here. Kingsley Egekun, our worst rated center. And everybody was like, oh, it should be fine. You know, he did good last game. He was our best rated offensive lineman. It wasn't. Shane Zylstra was next. Giovanni Ricci was third. Jared Goff was fourth, and Anthony Ferkser. All three tight ends, and our center ranked at the bottom with Goff. Moonscar, good to see you, brother. You got allergies this morning? That sucks. Yeah, I've been there too. But our best rated players, Panay Sewell. Isaac Tesla was our top. Panay Sewell, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Tate Ratledge. The rest of them, if you look, our highest rated player was 77. That's on the borderline of very good to elite. We got our first like by Steve Bauer. He should be entering that chat any second. This is for all of you that are here. Defensively, back something up I've been saying ever since he came back from being hurt. Aleem McNeil, Rock Yassin. I don't know why Talik Williams is there, or Roy Lopez. Neither one of them belong down there. DJ Reed. I don't know why DJ Reader isn't there instead of Talik Williams. He was an absolute bump on a damn log in that game. Yeah, it's looking that way. Because rumor is they're sitting Matt Stafford. Our top-rated player, of course, was Hutchinson, Malcolm Rodriguez, Daniel Thomas, Derek Barnes, and Jack Campbell. Daniel Thomas led the team in tackles, tied with Jack Campbell in this game. Hutch, of course, got his 2 sacks. Malcolm got one. Delete got one. I don't know why he's down there. Roy Lopez got one. What's up, Bill T? Congratulations, your Pats. Looks like they're going to take away that at least the 2 seed, if not the 1 seed, there in the AFC. You're in. Breaking news is Stephon Diggs is up on felony accusation of strangulation and battery. They're in Boston from a December 2nd scuffle he got into at a bar. We can't wait to see what comes of that. Other than that, all I've been doing all weekend is watching college game film. I watched the NFL games, of course. What a game between San Francisco and Chicago. San came out with the dub. I thought Chicago could win it. It wasn't a guy. It was a bar scuffle. Yeah, we need Denver to lose this weekend for the Patriots to get the 1 seed. It's going to be hard for Denver to lose. Justin Herbert is being benched by San Diego because they can't catch Denver. They decided to give up. They're resting their guys for the playoff. The other team that has a chance to catch Denver because they beat them is the Jags. Puka got robbed of a first down. That was PI on Tutu Atwell. They did not want the Rams to win. They didn't want it to be a 3-way race. They wanted the Rams to lose. That's all I got. Had to be in the script. What's crazy? Listen to this. If San Francisco beats the Seahawks, they're the division winners and have home field advantage for their division and become the 1 seed. Chicago then may fall to 3, and it doesn't even take a loss. It takes a Philly win and a tie or less. The 4th seed is going to be decided on Saturday already between Tampa Bay and the Buccaneers. Pampers. Tampa Bay Bucks or Pampers. I'm going to be going the Pampers on this one because you got 1-8. 1-8 Baker Mayfield right now. Well, he left his feet, which meant it was all arm strength. It's a damn shame they lost Luther Burden in that play too. That's who he was. I believe he was targeting at the time. Yeah, next year I hear you. Well, they wanted it to be the Chiefs this year, but even the refs couldn't help them win. Kelsey's a shell of himself. Had probably the worst season of his career. It was awful. So I've been watching a lot of game film over the past couple of weeks, and what I've done is written draft profiles because as soon as we lost the Steelers, I knew we weren't going to beat the Vikings. I predicted us to beat the Vikings because I'm a Lions guy. I think we're going to draft, we're going to sign them, we're going to do everything we can. We will not let. Do I think the NFL is scripted? At times, yes. I think they wanted the Chiefs to win so badly. Actually, there is. If Falcons beat the Saints and Tampa Bay beats Panthers, Falcons win the South. Isn't that crazy? Because they swept Tampa Bay. You can't write this shit. I personally think the Panthers win and win the division. I said they were the second best team in the division before the season started, and I was right. Baker is 1-8 since he faced the Lions. He's won 1 game. I think that was they won 3 in a row. They're tied. They're tied with Tampa Bay right now. Tampa Bay's technically in 3rd place. I do too. I want Joe Brady, Brian Daboll, or God, I can't think of Josh Gannon if he's fired. I do not want Cliff Kingsbury anywhere near this team. I heard rumors that somebody said we're going to go poach the OC of Chicago to make Ben pay. Why are you going to get the clipboard holder? We all know Ben Johnson is the offensive genius. No, Panthers have a 1-game lead over Tampa, if I'm not mistaken, or they could be tied. And the Falcons are 1 game behind. Either way, It no, it's not that he couldn't do it. It's because he lost focus on the defensive side of the ball and helping Kevin Shepard, focusing on the offense. I'm sorry, I disagree. We were still in the top 5 for points all season, and we had 2 games over 40 after he took over versus 1. They did say that we may possibly move Ratledge to center. I think it's a mistake. I think the guy we need to go get is Logan James. That's just me. If you go edge in the first round, you got to take Logan James in the second round. I don't think Lomu makes it there. I don't think Spencer Fanu makes it there. I think 4 tackles go in the first round because everybody else can translate to guard too. There's 4 elite tackles in this draft. Francis Managoa, Caden Proctor, Spencer Lomu, or Spencer Fanu, and then Lomu. Caleb Lomu, I think his name is. The last 2 are both from Utah. I think they're less of the other 2. He does. Remington Award winner on the Joe Moore award-winning offensive line in college football. Guy hasn't given up, does not give up sacks. He's a road grader too, so he does both well. Everybody that I've been targeting in the drafts on a consistent basis is who I wrote. Uh, they are not eliminated. I agree. I think we need to either draft one or sign one, or both. I think we need to get rid of Glasgow. I hope he retires and saves us money. I haven't even been looking at college for that. I've been doing it. Same here, but it's going to take money, and we have to restructure 2 guys, and get rid of 2 more to have enough money to be able to do that type of move. That's just my opinion. And I know you're talking about Tyler Linderbaum, a guy I wanted in the 2021 draft, a guy I thought that the Steelers should have took. Smoking Dad. They're in the hunt. They have to win, and Tampa Bay has to win. If that happens, Falcons get in. They said it last night after they beat the Rams. He should have been a Pittsburgh Steeler instead of Kenny Pickett, but they didn't want to make the same mistake with Kenny Pickett. It's AI. He's not in a Lions uniform. I'm sick of it. Yeah. The guy has to have knee surgery still. Yes, they showed him doing this and that, jumping on a trampoline. Guess what that is? Soft on your joint. They showed him shoot a basketball from a 3-point shot. A soft jump. The guy just didn't wanted to play. He's pissed off he can't play because the trainers shut him down because he needs meniscus repair. They told him playing on it may re-injure it. He tried to prove that it wouldn't. It's not like he ran over there. They're not. I'm telling you what was said right at the end of the broadcast. If you were watching it last night, you'd have heard it. They said, wow, because of this win, if Tampa Bay wins and Atlanta beats the Saints, Atlanta gets the division. You can't be eliminated when you're only a game behind or tied. Let's look at it. Yeah, they have the same exact record. The same exact record. And they got a better conference record. Let's go over this again real quick before I get into everything else that Dan Campbell said. I'm going to start. We're eliminated because we lost. Period. End of story. We're fourth place in our division. Done. I get it. Not defending it, not talking about it. It's done. It's over. We're probably going to get fourth place because Bears aren't going to rest their starters because they owe us an ass whooping from week 2, and they're probably going to give it to us. Because let's face it, defensively, we suck right now. We suck offensively. We can't do anything. We've lost 3 in a row. But I'm not saying it's over for next season. A few things have to go right. We do have to get an offensive coordinator, and I disagree. I think the play calling with Dan worked. I think the defense fell apart because he was not there to help. Hey, Joey, good to see you. Yeah, neither do I. Yep, Drake May did good. Yeah, I know. I let Saduki Sanders and the Browns beat you. What the hell, Robbie? It is a season of holy shits for upset. Now, if the Ravens win, they're in as division winners, and Steelers are out. Which way you want it to go, Robbie? You want to get in, or do you want them to get rid of Tomlin and lose? It's up to you. Right. They wanted to make sure he didn't get the sack record against you guys. Stupid. So let's put these in here. Let's see which one I found first. Oh, good. Uh, you know what? I didn't care at that point. Yeah, it was a great game. That was one of the best games of the year. But right now, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers losing one. Everybody else is on a win streak now in their division. They're only ahead a game. It's Baltimore wins and they're in. Yeah, I hear you. And then here is the other 2 divisions, the South and the North. Jacksonville versus Houston, or Jacksonville, Houston, Indianapolis, Tennessee. Tennessee and Indianapolis are eliminated. Kansas City and Raiders are eliminated. Because they have a 2-game lead, the Chargers are sitting Herbert. And here, they got a 4-game lead, or 3.5. But there's nobody catching them in that division. Then there's our division. The top 2 are in. We're down at the bottom. We're out. And there it is. The Rams are 2 games behind the Seahawks and 1 game behind the 49ers, who have the tiebreaker. They can't win the division, but they can get in the playoffs. If Carolina wins, they're in. Okay, let me explain it again, because I'm going to tell you right now, they split. Pretty much. Darius Gerazimov, welcome. Good to see you. Uh, Here's the thing in the NFC South. Look, if Atlanta wins and Tampa wins, Atlanta has the tiebreak conference record, and they're 1-1 versus each other. They did not sweep each other. Atlanta will jump to first place. Conference record will be 7-5. Both divisions, they'll be 2-3 or 3-3. You see what I'm saying? If Carolina wins, all that's mute. Carolina's in because they'll have 9 wins. No, because Atlanta beat the Panthers the other day. 3 weeks in a row they won. They're on a 3-week win streak. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Bucks. It would be funny. So I'm going by Tampa Bay has lost 4 in a row. They've lost to the Falcons. They've lost to the Saints. They've lost to the Panthers, and they lost to Miami. In the division, they're 2-3. Yeah, because he keeps getting coaches from other teams. He doesn't develop his own coaches. Because they'll both be 3-3 and tied in the division, and the conference goes into play then. Head to head, they're 1-1 versus each other. Atlanta might be the first team to be 1-1 against all 3 of their teams and get in as a winner. Oh, great. Tell us something we don't know. We did suck. We sucked this season. I haven't ran away from it. I admitted it. We're a good team that played bad. Moments of brilliance at times have fall apart. Glad you came in to follow us just to talk shit, because that's not what I'm here for. Congratulations, Vikings. You won the game. You guys came out, played great defense. Your defense won the game for you. Oh, that ain't happening. We just re-signed him. He ain't getting traded. I don't even know. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like. We went over the best and the worst of PFF from the last game. It is time for me to have a little fun, because it's mock draft season. Yeah, the definition of insanity. No, but when you didn't listen and I tried explaining it, you argued back. They said they're eliminated. They're not eliminated. They talked about it last night. They had to lose to the Rams to be eliminated. They said it in even during the whole broadcast, and they didn't lose. They won. Yeah, that's right. It is draft season. Here we go. Lions are picking 15th after all the games are played. That even makes it better. I don't do trades. I just draft. We could have either one. I'm taking Francis McGough because he's the most NFL ready. Not a big fan of him. Let's go ahead and fix this now. O-line's fixed. Jalen Kilgore is gone. I'm going to Murray Farrell. I just like him. No. Yes. I don't think so. So here we go. My mock draft. I'm going to screenshot it real quick. And here we are. I'll go over it in detail. Francis McGough, or Magawa, however you say it, out of Miami. Connor Lew out of Auburn. Amari Farrell, safety. Edge, Tariq Sapp. Gamani Jackson out of Alabama. Kendall Daniels out of Oklahoma. Jamon Tapp out of Southern Miss. And Trey Zoom. What do you guys think of that draft? We dropped another spot because another team won. If you've been reading on the Kneecap Biters page, I have posted my draft profiles, and a lot of these are on there. Trey Zune will be my next one. I'm also going to do one on Damani Jackson and Amari Farrell. Connor Lew may get done because it's either Connor Lew or Logan James. For me, those are the two most pro ready centers in the draft. I didn't see him, so I went with the one that was there. I'm not mad at you. I wasn't yelling at you. I just thank you. I'm glad everybody enjoyed that. This has been Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It is time for our breakdown of the division. Yeah, no problem. I will post them in the community chat. I've got them saved as Word documents. They'll be there. There we are, 8-8, last place, because we got skull fucked. We didn't do the skull fucking this year like we did last year. Second place, FTP, and they're stuck there. And first place, congratulations with this guy. 11-5. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I'm live out of Flint where the water's shit, but the tires are good. That's right. This is where we are, Lions fans. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.